This may be, in fact, the most serious rehash I will ever do. Probably not, but it's got Jeremiah shocked. Look at that face. What's up, guys? It's Rob, aka Big Bear, and welcome back to your weekly news update with your favorite fat man. Hey, how you doing? In this episode, we're going to discuss some protests from around the world, some serious shit that's been going down. Starting on home soil, 3 girls from Queensland aged between 12 and 14 have falsely befriended a 13-year-old girl to get them to come to their home and torture her. The poor girl was not allowed to leave while she was assaulted. She ended up with multiple cuts, bruises, and a fractured wrist from the ordeal. Her mother said she shouldn't actually be alive right now. The girls have been charged, and apparently one has gone into witness protection because her house has been broken into and set on fire. What I don't understand about this is that apparently the parents of the girls who committed the crime are in their defense. This is serial killer type shit. If you don't nip this in the bud, you're going to get another Ted Bundy or fucking something like that. According to news.com.au, a 14-year-old girl was charged with 4 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, assault occasioning bodily harm while armed in company, deprivation of liberty, enter dwelling and commit indictable offense, armed robbery while in company used personal violence, enter premises and commit indictable offense, and willful damage. A 13-year-old girl was charged with assault occasioning bodily harm, assault occasioning bodily harm while armed in company, deprivation of liberty, armed robbery while in company used personal violence, enter dwelling and commit indictable offense, common assault and unauthorized dealing with shop goods. And a 12-year-old girl was charged with assault occasioning bodily harm, assault occasioning bodily harm while armed in company, deprivation of liberty, armed robbery in company with personal violence, enter dwelling and commit indictable offense, and unauthorized dealing with shop goods. The 14-year-old has been remanded in custody and is due to face Maroochydore Children's Court again next month, while the 2 younger girls will reappear in court next month. As you can see from the images shown, this poor girl has just, it's ridiculous. How can someone want to inflict so much damage to someone on purpose? Sticking with news in Australia, last weekend there was a neo-Nazi rally in Melbourne that claimed to be anti-trans activists. They were a bunch of masked dudes doing the Nazi salute, literally the hand up, and police were protecting them. These police have since gone under fire about this and are being investigated into. Victorian Premier Dan Andrews says that he's going to try and get the Nazi salute banned in Victoria at least, which is a step in the right direction. A lot of what I'm seeing this week is just nonsensical. How do we let Nazism still continue after what happened? There was literally a world war about this shit. Trans people are just people. Stop making it out like they're gonna ruin your life. Moving on to the other side of the world now, and what seems like might be the brink of civil war for France. Protesters have been lighting bonfires and throwing anything and everything at riot police while they protest against President Macron for trying to change the legal retirement age from 62 to 64. As you can see from the photo, it's pretty crazy what's going on. So the thing that sucks about this is that because he's the president, all he really needs to do is fire his prime minister, hire a new one, and he'll most likely not be touched until the end of his term, which is in 2027. Guys, keep your thoughts with those in France, and hopefully they can come to an agreement where it doesn't destroy the whole country. Heading across the pond and in New Zealand, specifically in Auckland's Albert Park, Posey Parker, British anti-transgender activist, attended a rally where there was a bunch of people excited to see her and a bunch of people not so excited to see her. Apparently she was talking on safe space for women. Trans people are not going to make those safe spaces less safe. They just want to be treated as people. The funny thing about this is how many people come to actually protest for trans rights. And because of such an amazing amount of people turning up to support a great cause, her security team said that we cannot keep you safe from harm with such a massive mob. And the New Zealand police declined to keep her safe. Props to the New Zealand police for doing that. Moving over to the other side of the world once again, and an earthquake with a magnitude of 6.5 has hit Pakistan and Afghanistan this week, with 9 killed in Pakistan, 2 in Afghanistan, and over 200 people injured. The earthquake occurred whilst a news broadcast was live, and you can actually see the whole station tremble as it goes on. Now, I don't have the footage myself. It is available on theguardian.com, or you can probably find it on YouTube. Of the 9 people who died in Pakistan, 5 were men, 2 were women, and 2 were children. The Provincial Disaster Management Authority says that they're still collecting data on the damage that has been done. Now, this has been happening for a while, but the US is trying to bring in legislation to ban drag queens and drag queen shows. Another attack on the LGBTQI+. Another attack on free speech, really. Have you guys ever seen a drag show? That shit looks fun as hell. RuPaul has called out politicians saying that they're trying to distract people from the real problems like healthcare, jobs, and keeping children safe from harm in their own schools. Again, Americans would rather ban someone from dressing up and performing and having a good time and emitting positivity than ban guns from schools. I try not to have a biased opinion when it comes to talking about these stories, but god fucking damn, dude. This shit pisses me off. Again, just let people be people. Final story this week goes to Mr. Shou Chu, CEO of TikTok, defending the allegations that TikTok is a Chinese spy company trying to steal American data, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you guys have seen all the clips across TikTok. Does TikTok access my home Wi-Fi? And does that Wi-Fi then send recipes to my wife and start making cookies? Who are these people in office doing and asking these questions? And how do they not know how the internet works? Sure, there are going to be things that slip through the cracks, but at the end of the day, no one's perfect. There's 150 million US users on the app, 5 million businesses that are small to medium. A lot of those users are content creators. How many people spend money because of these influencers pushing these products? At the end of the day, I just feel like American politicians need to be a little bit younger, or at least be trained, maybe do a TAFE course or something on how to fucking use the internet. It's not hard. That's all from me and producer Jeremiah this week. Thank you very much for tuning into The Rehash. Check us out on the socials linked down below. Check out the other episodes. And check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/BigBearRau. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love.